Amaterasu, the goddess of the sun, emerged from the left eye of the god Izanagi after he returned from the underworld, purifying himself from the taint of death. She became one of the principal deities of the Shinto pantheon, alongside her brother Tsukuyomi, the moon god, and Susanoo, the storm god. Amaterasu ruled over the heavens, symbolizing light, order, and life, while her brothers ruled the night and the seas, respectively. Despite her peaceful rule, Amaterasu's relationship with her younger brother Susanoo was marked by tension and conflict. Susanoo, known for his unruly and violent behavior, grew dissatisfied with his role as ruler of the seas and wanted to descend to the underworld to reunite with his mother, Izanagi. Before leaving, Susanoo decided to visit his sister in her heavenly realm. However, Amaterasu doubted his intentions, suspecting he might bring chaos to her peaceful domain. To settle their differences, they agreed to a contest. Each swallowed an item belonging to the other. Amaterasu took Susanoo's sword, and Susanoo took her necklace. From these items, they each gave birth to gods. Amaterasu birthed 3 female deities, while Susanoo gave life to 5 male gods. Amaterasu declared her victory, as the gods she birthed were born from a symbol of strength and nobility. Though Amaterasu won the contest, Susanoo's destructive tendencies continued unchecked. In a fit of rage, he began causing chaos in the heavenly realm. He flooded rice fields, trampled crops, and terrorized the people of the land. His most outrageous act came when he threw the carcass of a flayed horse into Amaterasu's sacred weaving hall, killing one of her attendants. This final act of sacrilege drove Amaterasu into deep sorrow and rage. Unable to bear the violence and disrespect, she withdrew from the world, seeking refuge in a dark cave known as Amano. Sealing herself inside, she plunged the world into darkness, causing life on earth to wither. Without the sun, crops failed and all living things suffered. As Amaterasu hid inside the cave, the world remained in despair. The absence of sunlight cast a shadow over the heavens and the earth, leaving all creation in darkness. The other gods, realizing the dire consequences of her absence, gathered outside the cave to devise a plan to lure her out. They knew they had to bring her back for life to resume. The gods devised a clever plan. They hosted a grand celebration in front of the cave, filled with laughter, music, and merriment. Amaterasu, the goddess of dawn and mirth, performed a humorous and provocative dance, stripping off her clothes and dancing wildly. Her antics were so outrageous that the other gods laughed uproariously. Amaterasu, hearing the laughter and revelry from inside the cave, became curious. She wondered why the gods were celebrating without her presence. As her curiosity grew, she peeked out from behind the stone blocking the cave entrance. At that moment, the gods had placed a large, polished mirror outside the cave. When Amaterasu gazed into the mirror, she saw her own radiant reflection for the first time. Amazed by her beauty and intrigued by the lively festivities, she stepped fully out of the cave. Quickly, one of the gods rolled the stone back, sealing the cave shut so she couldn't return. With her re-emergence, the sun's light returned to the world, restoring life, warmth, and hope. Though the light returned, Amaterasu could not let Susanoo's actions go unpunished. She banished him from the heavens, sending him to the earthly realm as a consequence of his destructive behavior. Susanoo faced numerous trials and hardships on earth, eventually proving his worth through acts of bravery and redemption, including slaying the 8-headed serpent Yamato no Orochi, and finding the sacred Kusanagi no Tsurugi sword.